The County Line is the proud loft sponsor for New Mexico Living.
Raising voices, opening doors, and closing the gap. That's the goal behind the upcoming Latina Equal Pay Day Summit that's being put on by the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce Women in Business program. So here today to give us the details on this event, why it is so important, we're joined by Roberta Ritchie, who's the Chief Experience Officer with the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber of Commerce, as well as Brianna Salazar, who is the Loan Consultant with Loan Depot, and Raquel Benavides, who's the Committee Chair for the Latina Equal Pay Day Summit. Ladies, welcome. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, a very important event, Brianna. I want to start with you by just asking why this event is so important. Give me an overview of this summit that's about to be held.
Well, we're really excited to bring this event out because we are really focused and dedicated to bringing together our women business owners, entrepreneurs, and industry leaders, and providing them with resources on how they can elevate themselves, elevate their business, and really close that pay gap.
Absolutely, and those resources really could be that next stepping stone that they need to succeed, to get farther, to grow and reach those ultimate goals that they have, which is so important. Raquel, I want to ask why you think it is so important that we as women share our life experiences, our stories, to help just kind of benefit everybody as a whole.
Yes, so many times women will find themselves being the only one in the room amongst men, or maybe one of two or three. And so it's important that we share those experiences. We don't feel isolated, and understanding that we do have a diverse perspective and lived experiences, and those matter to that table so that we can lend that perspective. So it is very important.
It's extremely important. And people that attend this event, they obviously are going to directly be impacted and benefit from it. But how does that impact benefit the community as a whole from the people who attend?
Yes, so studies do show that when women are healthy and happy, that the entire community is healthy and happy. Because we just naturally come from a space of flourishing, right? We come from a place of nurturing. So it does have a high impact on our community. So the more information that we have to close this gap, so it reduces our stress levels when we're paid, it reduces our anxieties, and so that way we can contribute that to our children and then, of course, our community.
Absolutely. I think the visual I get with that is like that domino effect, right? Like it just takes one to topple over, and the ripple effect is felt in a very positive way in this case, which is important. Roberta, the Chief Experience Officer with the Albuquerque Hispano Chamber, the Women in Business program, such a vital sector of the Chamber, going on 5 years now. Just talk to me about the importance of this program and the support the Chamber gives it.
Sure. So the Women in Business Committee is one of our strongest committees that we have at the Chamber. The first Friday of every month we have meetings at the Chamber, and over 50 plus women come and just go to support each other, to share resources, to make sure that they're networking. And we also have a handful of men that come up to our our committee meetings as well, and we want to make sure that that's also something that we're making sure that we're supporting, because we need our men to stand not only with us, but also, you know, in the office space and in leadership roles and opening doors. You know, we need to make sure that we know how to work with one another, and that we all thrive together. But it is a very strong program, and they do things throughout the whole entire year, but this is one of their signature events.
Just so important, and like you said, having those men there, that collaborative aspect of it really does just elevate everybody, right? Which is, I think, the ultimate goal here. So we talked a little bit about how people are going to benefit when they attend, but this is a benefit that the community will feel regardless of if they went to the event or if they identify in the Latin community. How does everyone, the community as a whole, benefit from this, Brianna?
Well, I think that for how it benefits the community the most is that when people are attending this, they're gaining the knowledge, they're gaining the resources, they are elevating their businesses and growing, then they take that information out into the community and share that within their network. And we just continue to push that initiative forward and continue to work towards closing that gap together.
Absolutely.
I will say that, you know, at the end of this event, there are next steps. So, you know, they can go into their communities, whether they go through the legislative branch or they go through their employer, HR, whatever, you know, just to make sure that everybody's knows what their rights are and what they could do to help better the community, better the women's pay gap, better,
Just wanting to see our communities thrive, the most important thing,
And
right?
information is power.
It is. I couldn't have said it better myself. Where do we go online to learn when this event is happening, to register for it, and to make sure we get the most out of it?
Yes, so the event is taking place on December 3rd at the National Hispanic Cultural Center, and registration is available currently on the Hispano Chamber of Commerce website on the community events page.
Absolutely beautiful. Guys, this is an event you're going to want to attend. Do not miss out on this wonderful opportunity to make the communities we call home just better each and every day. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, of course. For more information on everything we just talked about, head over to krqe.com. Click on the New Mexico Living tab.